I think a lot of times when you enter an opening weekend, you see guys very, very excited the first game and make some mistakes. Then the second game, they've got their feet on the ground, and if they win, you certainly feel good that you won the series, but you're hoping the guys feel the same way that you do. And you know it's going to be difficult because the other team, the last thing they want to do is get on a plane having lost 3 games. Our guys got after it. They were not satisfied. They really pitched and played good defense. We had some timely hits. It was a very good weekend of baseball for us. And no doubt it was all about our pitching. They did an excellent job all weekend. Last 2 were freshmen, by the way, on top of freshmen last night. Very poised, very, very, very proud of them.
Coach, with Grady, just how impressive was it? You said it was impressive, but struck out the first 4 batters he faced in 5 of the 6. For a freshman to come in and do that, just what does it say about him?
I guess it was about 3 weeks ago. I kept looking at that saying, dang, nobody's really doing much off of him. And I like our offensive club, but yet they weren't doing that much off of Connor. And I didn't know where he was going to fit, and I still don't know where he's going to fit in, but I know one thing, he had a very good outing. And, of course, the lefty just goes out there and I think he gave up base hit to the first hitter, didn't he? And you were talking about Connor Grady before. Yeah. And he was in total control. I'm not sure, but I don't think they got a guy to third base. That would be something for all of you who are quicker and smarter than I. I don't think they got a guy to third base. That's quite an accomplishment with a team like this.
With Cal, obviously, he had the 2 RBI double in the first inning. Just how important was it for him to get off to a quick start this year, considering how last year started well?
Well, he's still working so hard. He's just a winner. This was a day that I guess I thought for at least 2 seconds of giving him a day off. But he hasn't had a so-called tiring weekend. He catches so well, it's hard to give him that time off. Tuesday could be a different story. But then again, he ain't going to like it because he's had a day off if he doesn't catch Tuesday. But he's a winner. It was a big, big hit for us. I didn't like the way things were going for some reason. On a Sunday, if you've won the first 2, you're wanting to be sure you don't pass up opportunities. And we had opportunities. We had a strikeout, first and third, 1 out. Then all of a sudden, boom, he comes through with a double to score 2 runs. So that was big.
Did you tell him to cut his hair, shave up or anything? Or just
no, I wish I could say I did because I hinted about 3 or 4 times to him over the last few months. But I think his aunt came down with his mom and dad, and she did a number on his head.
Coach, historically, can you take anything away from when you look back at teams that were able to look so strong on the first weekend? Is there anything that ties those teams together in your mind from the past and what you saw?
Yeah, it's a great question, but it's hard to say since you've only played 3 games. You got to just, I'm talking to myself, remain level. Got a lot of baseball left, but it's been a while since we went out there and faced a club as good as this one and pitched as well as we did.
Looking at Drew and what he's able to do today, for you, how much of a difference do you see it make kind of from year to 1 to year 2 with a guy settling, kind of knowing what to expect coming into the season?
Parrish just gives you that feet. You're talking about Drew Parrish,
Yeah,
not Mendoza. Too many Drews on this club. Parrish is one that just enjoys competing. His coach is a former Seminole, was an outfielder for us. He did a great job of teaching that to his young men in high school. He just gives you that feeling of, okay, we got a baseball game. Let's be sure we stay in control of our emotions. Our pitcher's got his emotions under control, and we play. And this guy just keeps everybody on the field ready to go. He doesn't mess around. He gets the ball back from the catcher. Let's get in there and play. Probably the quickest game we've had all year. 2:37. Definitely the quickest we had of the three. But it's a credit to the way he pitched and the way they pitched.
Well, I mean, if somebody just saw the scores, they might think this was another season opening series against a team that can't really play. But you felt like you guys accomplished something this weekend. I mean, they played pretty well defensively.
I really have, Ira, because of the way we pitched and played defense. A little disappointing with a couple of things we did in the first game. We missed a cutoff man. The ball goes off the runner's back. Everybody moves up a base. Kicked a routine double play ball. Overall, I have to admit I was very pleased with the weekend. Now we're playing a very good USF team Tuesday night, and remember what they did to us last year when we had that so-called game under control.
Coach, with Holton's issue, is Andrew Carp still slated to start on Tuesday, or would go with someone else?
Carpy will start Tuesday, and we should find out about Holton tomorrow, at which point we'll be able to say who will then go to the 3 spot. I will say that if Holton is not able to pitch, Sands and Parrish will move up 1.
11, just if Holton isn't able to, is any sort of time, but just how confident do you feel with, especially how pitching staff looked this weekend, that they'll be able to kind of do the next man up mentality and pick up the slack?
Well, there again, that's a very good question. It's just still so early. What I was impressed with was the composure. There was none of that, oh, crap, I don't know where I'm going to throw this. It was total control, boom. If that's a ball, boom. How about Scalera? First pitch curveball, bam, base hit. Okay, boop, let's go. And then gets out of the inning with, what he struck out 2? 1.